Okay, you guys, we are back with another banging video. So, in this video, we're gonna talk about Stefon Diggs' baby mama, his first choice, allegedly, Kiana Barber, sending Cardi B a thank you message, honey. So, let's talk about it, shall we? Because Kiana Barber was like, girl, thank you for making that money for me and my son. Or at least, this is what I believe Kiki was doing. But Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? Kiki was definitely sending Cardi B a message, honey, when she stood by that mirror, that very same home decor mirror, which Stefon Diggs was promoting, and Cardi B jumped in the photo shoot to ensure that she helped to push Stefon Diggs' brand because she wanted her man to be so popular, to be so successful, so much so that she was like, you know what? I've got power. I've got a huge following. I'm more popular. Let me pop off in this video for you, honey. Or should I say photo shoot rather. And Cardi B, she did exactly that. You know what? DJ Academic says that Cardi B should go into the Guinness Book of World Record for, being with Stefon Diggs after Diggs got 5 or 4 babies in the same year. I mean, I think I agree with DJ Academics at this point, okay? I definitely agree with him because to see Cardi B go to the length and the breadth that she has, to help Stefon Diggs and to promote him and to support him, and he never reciprocated that. He never reciprocated that. You know what Stefon Diggs and Cardi B story reminds me of? It reminds me of these African folk tales that we see popping up on our screens every minute on TikTok and on YouTube here, wherein the woman would make sacrifices for these men to go to college, pursue their dreams, pursue their careers, achieve their goals. And while they're abroad, they'll find a girl from that country. And once they're good and they get that good job, they'll find a girl from that country. And the girl is normally from a wealthy family. And then he will abandon the girl from his hometown in Lagos, Nigeria. And after she starts complaining and saying, after everything I did for you, I've made so much sacrifice for you. You know what the man normally says in those folktale story, honey? They normally say, no one asked you to. And those stories, even though they're folk tales, they're not coming out of just nowhere. They are actually coming from people's experience. And here we have a story that seems to be a folk tale because what the heck? But it's not. And when I said to you guys, you know what? I'm going to keep speaking my truth, right? Because when I speak the truth, Barnaby fans, they come over and they say, I don't like Cardi B. They say, Cardi B is going to sue you. But she can't sue me for the truth, honey. She can't. She cannot sue me for the obvious because I haven't been wrong about anything that I said. I said, and I created the Cardi B playlist so you guys can go back and watch those videos. I said Cardi B is over there busy helping Stefon Diggs to make money so that Stefon Diggs will have more money to give to his other baby mamas. And now, what are we seeing? We're seeing Kiki at Stefon Diggs' house in that mirror, the same hallway, and she's showing everything because she wants the internet to know. Do you remember back in the days? I don't know if you guys had this, but we had it here in Jamaica. People would sign on walls, these little graffiti that would say, I was here. Sometimes they would had their aliases and all of that. So that was Miss Kiki's signature to say, I was here and I was actually at his house. Here's the hallway. Here's where Cardi B took the photo with him so that me and my baby could have more money so I can afford this expensive Chanel jeans, you know, and this expensive Chanel belt because honey, like, I don't know. I believe that Kiki intentionally came out to say, listen to me, honey. Good riddance, you're gone. You thought my baby daddy was gonna ditch me for you, you know? So I think that something went down behind the scenes, and what went down behind the scenes was very deep and deeper than what we heard, right? But one thing that I have said to you guys that has been proven to be factual, and that is, I said, I don't believe that they had made any arrangements for Stefon Diggs' mom to take Kiki's baby to the Super Bowl. I think that's just a fan mischief because Kiki ain't no way she's going to give her baby that young to the grandma, and she doesn't share the same household as the grandma. But at this time, honey, she might even share a household with the grandma because it seems as though so much is going on that we don't know about. And like, I'm not mad at it, but you know who is mad? Cardi B is mad. Cardi B is so mad. Cardi B was on stage on her Little Miss Drama tour and she was so mad, so much so, you know, even though she said, my baby daddy a bitch. And I said to you guys, she was talking about Stefon Diggs and I rolled it right down as to why she was talking about Stefon Diggs. And after we saw that clip coming out, Kiki was like, oh honey, are you mad? Are you crying? Why are you crying? You worked the money for us. So why are you crying? You know, because that's the vibe that she really actually gives. In the photo, Kiki was like, here I am. I'm at my man's house. This is a hallway. And honey, that is a big flex for Kiki to take pictures in his house and be posting it up. And maybe, you know what? Stefon Diggs is a barb. And I've been telling you guys that man is a barb to the core. I believe Stefon Diggs called Kiki over there and he was like to Cardi B, oh, so you're mad, huh? So you won't let me have my way with you, huh? Well, if you don't let me have my way with you, Kiki's gonna come over. And Cardi B was like, I'm not going to reduce my BBL for you anymore to compete with these girls. Ain't no winning you no matter what I do. I worked for you. I helped to promote you. I helped push your brand. And look who's in your house with a photo op moment. Kiki with baby Snoop. And man, I tell you, Stefon Diggs this man is treating Cardi B worse than a dog, honey. He's treating her like, if Cardi B goes back to this man, she doesn't like herself and her self-esteem is beneath low. There's no true meaning to self-esteem, but if Cardi B goes back to this circus clown, Stefon Diggs, you know, her self-esteem is low because you're telling me that, and you know what? She's going to go back to him because she loves the mess. She loves the competition, and as DJ Academics would say, Cardi B loves toxic men. Ain't no way you're going to choose them one after the other. And that's not your true nature. So I'm going to have to second what Academics said. Cardi loves toxic men, honey. She loves them. So she's going to go back to him because she's going to want to one up on Miss Kiki, but she's going to realize that ain't no one up on a younger chick, okay? And Kiki is a hottie. And honey, if Drake is singing about that girl, you know that she is a big deal, and more than a big deal at that. But for now, Kiki is saying to Cardi B, stay mad hoe. Did she actually literally say that? Oh no, honey, but we know a picture is worth 1,000 words. And I'm reading Kiki's photo in all 1,000 words, honey, in all of it, okay? And I think a part of it is stay mad ho. But let me know what you guys think, and we're gonna talk some more in the